Hello there. My name is Tzveta and I'm here to give you a little energy updates. We're going to do the spiral tarot cards for fine-tuning, and I'm going to give you a very useful tool how to navigate to see exactly where you are. This is done from the spiral. I call it the spiral technology. It's so many things, but technology, it's my word for today, because with this technology we can access more data of who we are. So many things are happening, many things in the air, like that word, the energy. Oh my God. I have been talking about energy for many years. I'm going to change it for vibration, or the easiest way, the more human way to talk about this. It's emotions. Because first, from the spiral technology point, first it's energy, then it's emotion, and then translates down. The emotional body, it's what it's taking a big hit, but only for one reason. And maybe you are feeling confined. If not, it's you've already done your inner working. So if you have done lately, the last couple of years, the last couple of centuries, if you have been aware of your energetics, of your emotional body, you already can navigate much easier. This is just for the people that are starting now this process. They are familiarizing now. I just want to tell you in a very plain language, our emotional body, it need to upgrade. And it's, again, from the way we think, it creates how we feel. But right now here, it's the emotional body. It's been, the last mind, it's been very big confinement. We've been like through a tunnel, pushed through a tunnel. It's like a birthing canal. It feels like somebody stuffed you. I have a dream. I had a dream this month with like I was in a stuffed, like somebody put something very big and stuff you in a very small confinement, and it's very uncomfortable on the body. So I'm going to talk about two things, the emotions and the body. These two elements, and I work with the two elements, the water and the four elements, but we're going to talk about these two. These are predominant right now, of today, of yesterday. It's a very a new shift. We just passed through the fire, the Leo. Leos, happy birthday, belated birthday, Leos. These two elements, how they correspond and how you can use them for your advantage. If you have done the spiral activation, just look, where are you right now? What is the predominant element right now? And this can give you some guidance to make this easy. It's, we are children learning how to to be, like when you took your first step, when you make the first word, it's very insecure, like you're one step in the new and another step in the old, and you're sitting in between, and what's going on? So I started from yesterday. I will do my best to do as many videos as possible to assist this from my point of view. Take what you can take for you. Just copy whatever you can. Take it, use it, let me know how it works. We are together for this. together. So the water, it's emotion, and the earth, it's the body. And these two elements, and again, I see there are people that they have done the spiral. You can get your spiral and check in, where are you, and just let me know where are you. But I'm just the 9th stage of my water. I'm doing the mastery. This is the mastery stage of the water. Yeah, I'm seeing few people here that have done it. Check with your spiral, little to update things for you. And if you are curious, you can book. I posted here in this video links to the activation, energy. Hey, love, how are you? Awesome to see you here. So, energy, directly translated in a human language, it's emotion, it's in motion. And this is one of the most fascinating topics that we can talk forever. The practicality of emotion is to look at this as water. It's water. You put water in confined space, and if it doesn't move, it starts to stink. This is exactly how it is. If we have our body, and that's why earth and water we're making, this is the basic of our flesh. And the body, through the body, we can move our emotions. I work with movement, meditation, how we can use our body to create a space for an emotion. And while you're watching this, write down for you. You don't need to share, only if you want. We can work with a specific emotion, how through your breath, conscious breathing, how through, thank you, Aileen, how through your breath, through your movement, you can start to shift emotions. We are going straight to the roots. We are not going and analyzing, oh my God, I feel like this, where did it come from, my past. This is another way. This is direct physical way. Emotions and the body, how they both can assist you. And your body is the conductor. It's I work a lot with my body on a daily basis. I stretch, I dance, I move, I breathe. Girls, if you watch a cat, a long time ago, I had a cat in South Africa called Richie. And just the way it stretches and delights in the stretches. So you, even now as you sit, if you start to smile and stretch and breathe, and this is how directly, it has so many benefits. Set a timer, make it at least 15 minutes on the floor, on the mat. Take a mat, put a nice music and stretch, start. Don't make exercises, don't do special poses, no. Breathe and start to go, like wherever your body needs to go, to stretch, to adjust, and to move and to shift. What part of your body it's holding. This is our parts of our body. They correspond to different aspects of us. And in my kahuna training, the Hawaiian kahunas, we study this in details, but I can see a person and see by first the energetics, by the posture, where they're holding their energy. And you can start to scan and to release this pressure, because exactly emotion, before we start to translate it in our mind and start to make stories out of this emotion, it's stuck somewhere in the body. This is the fastest, easiest way through all my learnings and trying to find this direct, fun way, very useful. I find that directly working with the body, you're working directly with your emotions. And I really, personally for me, I don't recommend gyms and like training to do things that are, it's only if you love it, only if you love it. But if you do a program and you go and like push and you push yourself just because you think this is good, it's not. It's like you're distressing yourself. It has to be harmonizing experience. And this is my way. You might be different. You might like the gyms and go, but be gentle. So for me, I like the soft, flowing, stretching, and only when you warm up your body completely, then I can do like presses and push-ups or something just to get me to the edge. But in the beginning, use the music, movement, and this is Tanza. This is, it's a 2.5 hour exquisite journey through your body. I'm introducing art into my classes. I have a date, October 1st in Miami, in very beautiful Osho Center in Miami, in a villa that it's magnificent. But this is what we're doing. You take a mat, it's not a big deal, and only if you like it. This is very immediate. Breath work, stretch, go with where your body, close your eyes, put the music, and go where your body. You can start with the fire breath, with the line breath. There are many different breath techniques where you, for a very short time, for a few minutes, you can energize instantly. You can infuse, you can, what I call it, generate from your own energy. We don't need any more energy from outside. And it's a very conscious decision that you can take. I don't need energy from outside anymore. I don't need the attention. I don't need anything, but I can generate. This is kind of like an affirmation you can say to yourself. I am able to generate energy from within. I heard very beautiful saying this morning. Some doors only open from within. Some doors. So from within out, we are blasting our vibration and we are imprinting it. So yesterday I started with something very beautiful while I was doing the cards. I'm going to do a little blessing to all of you that are watching now, and for all of you that are watching now in the future now, because it's always now and it's always relevant, and you're exactly where you need to be, and all we need is to see the gifts even in the most challenging situations. So can you put where you're tuning from? Share this if you feel. Let's blast more and more energy, infuse it. So, with the power vested in me and with the power vested within your magnificent being, I call upon the masters that have walked this earth before us. And we are this ancient ancestors. We are our own ancestors that have evolved. And here we are again through time and space, playing this energy game, pretending that we don't know things yet. We do know it very well. We know who we are, and it's time to step into our full power and magnificence. We are the one that we have been waiting for. And if you can, take a deep breath and start to claim your powers throughout space and time, throughout parallel reality. Off you go, up and down, like the heartbeat, like the spiral. And I call upon the ancient force of the spiral, the vertical force that can transmute, transform, heal, and release, all in the name of love. I call upon all of your higher self and higher expression to step in this present moment of here and now. And all we have is here and now. And feel how your body energy expands. We are the one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do a little rituals as yesterday and do a little blessing and blasting and bang. All right. Okay. Interesting. The energy of the water and the earth. And you know, most of you know the little formula. I'm just gonna give it to you. The first steps. Whatever you think, believe, whatever it's your attitude, creates an emotion. Your emotion creates action, therefore generates your experience. Because reality, actually, it's your own personal experience. Your personal reality, just the way you see this world through your lenses, through your reference glasses, because we all have reference glasses. And only through these lenses I can experience it. This is my past, where I come, what I've been through, all my childhood, every little piece of experience I created to my own lenses. And sometimes we have some patches. Sometimes people just see with one lens. Sometimes it's like that. Some lenses are multi-focus. The last couple of years I've been struggling with my eye vision. I know what I can do. I have to do it. Just stay for 30 days on a candle and I can heal it. I know this. But anyway, the lens is the perception. So this is where everything, and it's on the base of my perception, I'm gonna experience these emotions. So the water, it's energy translated. Each emotion, it's based on what, how I decide to look at this world, because it's a decision after all. And this is why the last 20 years, it's a growing number of people like me that are assisting here this shift. The shift, so we can start to see 360 degrees, not 180 how we see now, but we are gonna experience this one by one. We're gonna start to see 360. And this is our multi-dimensional map of how many facets we have. And each one is kind of a facet of a diamond as we polish each and every hurt, if each and every painful experience. This is what we are doing. This is the last month especially was extreme, the last few months, where we have no choice. We have to polish it. We have to let it go. But letting go of something, before you let go, it's not easy when you're in a situation and somebody to tell you, let it go. No, it doesn't work this way. You need to feel it, to say enough, it's enough. I want to look at that. And then we take an emotion. Let's work with any emotion. Let's take an emotion of, guys, do you want to help with emotion, or shall I pick an emotion that it's more collective, on a collective level? Hurt. What are we hurting from? Where does it hurt? So nobody is there yet. Nobody. Even today I had an experience where somebody said something and I flip, like I had tears in my, and it's like stop my breath, and I had to regroup myself and then when I was by myself, I could breathe and ask where this is coming from, or what is going on. It's because now we are going deeper into our own being, and I'm repeating this over and over. We are unraveling each and every stone of our being. We are doing a kind of a spring cleaning, although it's a it's a fall, but somewhere it's spring. So the card, how it resonates with this, I'm gonna read you. This is the Mastery of Mind, the Mastermind card, and this is just for today. It's a learning stage of our mind, beliefs, and attitudes cleaning. This is Angel Raphael. This is the number 9. So the Mastermind card, it's the 9th stage of where we integrate every learning, how we have learned the last, you can take 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months back, and do a little recapitulation. What have you learned? What is the essence? Because there's a lot of raw materials are needed to extract 1 drop of essence of a perfume, a lot of raw. So this is what we've been going through. We've been experiencing so many things, and this is not a new data, but today, after day of the 2022, in this year, 1 day, it's equivalent to 20 years in the past. 1 day, it's equivalent. Like in 1 day, we can digest data, information, and information, not here only, from the sun, from the environment, with our body. We constantly, with the air, it's a constant flux and exchange of information. This is our interconnectedness. Through the air we breathe, we take information. Through the sun, it's bathing us, we take information. When you take a shower, go in the lake, in the ocean, you take information that we are digesting everything. On the mind level, it's only 1%. It's like an iceberg on the mind level. But on emotional level, because we're an emotional being, we're highly emotional being, and this is what we've been denied. This is how Doesn't matter who, it's wrong or right, or like who did it, what, it's important what we do now. And this is, the faster we get in the moment, in the present moment, we start to expand. And so our digesting system can hit you there. It's the energy system, how we digest energy. So energy, it's information, data, different data. So we've been collecting all this data to digest it. And some food, some experiences are more difficult to digest. Some experiences are more heavy. You take more time. And if you're one like me, like things after things after things, and after that I crash. I'm very, with a very high energy. I do extreme things. This is my nature. I am learning in the hard way, but if I go, I definitely will crash. And then I take a rest. So I go very high, and then I go very low, and it's okay. And this is okay to go down. It's the heartbeat. The heartbeat, it's going down. So our heartbeat, our breath, and our emotion are from 2020 becoming more and more. Actually, everything started as a new wave, as a lot of you know, 2012. Before I'm gonna go even further, 1986. These are waves after waves, and they start to get more and more and more and more. It was like 30 years, now it's 2 years, and now it's gonna be much more faster. So what are we learning here? We are learning how to be in, it's already a new reality. It's already, just the faster you admit it, the faster you pull yourself together in the present moment, see what you have around you, see what you can do with what you have. And this is, we are not gonna be given more time. We need to catch. I've been talking about this. The waves are getting bigger. We have the know-how. The technology, it's within us. It's a built-in. And this is one of the ingredients. It's your emotional body. Your emotional body is gonna respond. So there's a, and many people ask me, Tzveta, what do you do? I say, there's so many things that I do. I'm gonna show you something. I've been thinking to do this video for a long time. I've learned incredible technique in my hypnosis training. And okay, I'm gonna put this. This is what I do. It's not one thing. I do so many things. It is like a pearl necklace. I do breathing, I do fasting, I do multiple things to feel this way, to look this way, to be this way, to vibrate this way. So if you are curious, I do personalized programs, I do one-on-one, I do group, tons. So take what you can, create your own pearl necklace. And it's not one thing, it's not one drop. I had to put many drops in my cup, and sometimes my cup spills. Oops. So what I do, I start to feel it again, and I start to feel it again. And this is remind me of something that it's one of my favorite. It's when we learn to connect with the power that is within, and this is the main purpose of the spiral technology. The main purpose is to bring you, to connect you with that energy, that force that brought you here, that gives you all the power. And this when you know how to fill your own cup, fill your own energy, generate your own energy, just like the mastery of love. It's somebody knock on your door and say, ma'am, do you want a pizza? I say, no, but this pizza costs $10. Do you want pizza? No, I don't want pizza. I can invite you in my own kitchen and cook my own meal. So, like now, we are gonna be less and less needy for what other people, because as you start to master your own game, what fills you, so this is you filling your cup so you can drink from your own cup. And only when, I cannot do it here because I need another, I don't want to make a flat, but only when, and imagine I start to pour more of this, and only when it starts to overflow, this is what I call unconditional. This is only then you can be unconditional. You need to feel it. You cannot keep filling your cup up to here and keep giving it, because you're feeling empty. And this is where we're stuck in conditions. Oh, but I give you this, now I need this. No, because this is how it works. And it's, some people will say, oh, this is very egoistic. No, it's not. You need to fill your cup. You need to be okay within yourself. You need to bring yourself together. It's a long journey. It's a long journey. That's why we came here, for this journey. The journey to the self, to complete this circuit. This is the marriage with the self. Blah, blah, blah. I'm all over the place because I'm very passionate about this topic. But the topic is you. It starts with you. You is the one you've been waiting for. There's only one, and this is you, and this is you, and this is you. And choose you first, and only then you can blast your energy outside. And only then, until you are fully complete within, until you're fully complete within yourself, truly complete with yourself. The outside environment, the reality that it's projected, it's only pointing where. So always go with direction. Go out, see what's happening, and take a feedback from the environment. What triggers you? And the triggers are going to get, they're gonna feel more painful, but this doesn't mean you have to stay there. So every emotion that arises, it's like a little child. Look at me, look at me. Every emotion, the hurt, it's like a little child that I had to look and say, come sweetheart, what do you need? What do you need? The hurt, it's actually is not from the hurt. The hurt is that we are denying the energy flow. We are stuffing the energy somewhere, and when something gets stuffed, it's exactly how you feel. Your whole energy being gets stuffed. Yes. So body, through your movement, it's where things happen, where you can access the many doors that you can access and start this or continue in this, or depending where you are. And do not ever compare yourself with anyone else, because it's so like how a little rose can compare with the pine tree. It's not possible, but they're both needed. They're both beautiful. The pine tree can give a shade to the rose, or the rose can bring some aroma and beauty to the pine tree. So this, I started the video. Do you know your purpose? Are you clear with your purpose or with your mission more specifically? Mission and purpose, they're slightly different. Purpose, it's something that to feel fulfilled. Mission, it's, I will tell you, for many years I was stuck in this. I have to have that big grand mission to free the people, to help the world. And I went to a very deep hypnosis, and with the question, how can I be in service of humanity? These big questions. And it, you know, it's a trap. This is a trap, a big trap. And inside, I experienced something profound that through the years, it's been confirming to me that it's true. Your mission, it's to vibrate the highest as possible. And how do you vibrate? When you are joyful, when you are happy. Your mission, it's to be joyful. Make it a mission and see what is going to happen. And then things will start to come to you, because with your vibration, you're going to start to join them. So the more we struggle, the more we think we have to be very serious. We have to be very constant. I have to be disciplined. I have to be concentrated. I have to do hard work. I have to be this. It's not going to work. You can do it. It's on you. I'm just giving you what I have found. Try it. If not, or just take it as entertainment, because the more joyful, flexible, moving, open, relaxed, laughing, like a cat. Find the animal that you are attracted to and start to copy the movement, see their personality, and start to be, because wherever your joy is, there you shall find your purpose. It's the fastest, the easiest way. I'm just giving you direct things from the kitchen by experiences. What it's, write down things that you love doing, start doing them. I used to teach belly dancing in South Africa, and I created this this class, and we were having a lot of fun. And I said, this is your G-spot, girl. For this hour, you are gonna have your G-spot here. And then more and more, you start to expand this time. So the more you allow yourself, and start with 5 minutes, with 10 minutes, something that does not depend on anyone. You're not hooked with another person. Something that will give you, could be even just gazing at the cloud can give you enormous joy. I do this very deep relaxation now, very consciously, where I completely relax and gaze. And it's like kind of gazing meditation. It relaxes me. It brings me down to a very, to the depth of me, where you completely, and as you gaze the clouds, or moving water, or as I gaze the clouds, something magical happen. And I really truly wish for you to experience yourself. It's a state of being where you literally transcend this duality, you transcend everything. And this is, you can give yourself this little time, little G-spot time that you can start to grow it. It has to be fun. If it's too serious, sometimes you need to be serious. But more and more, more and more, mainly joke with myself and say, Tzveta, do you need to be so serious? And then, do you know, things work out. And many of you probably have seen this on Instagram or Facebook, like, what are you doing? I'm living. But what are you doing? I'm living, I'm breathing, I'm joyful. And you may piss some people off, a lot of people actually. They might get triggered. Let them. Do it with love. Do it with love. Whatever you do with that, don't do it in their faces, but do it with grace. But deep down, no. And this is where we start to, the fine-tuning, it's here. Fine-tuning, it's available as information. Last night, I was watching the sunset for like 10 minutes. And you know, it's the structure. This, every time when I watch sunset or sunrise, I see the plasma between, and there's a way where you can just play with your eyes, go blink your eyes, refocus, look wider, and just play with your eyes and the sun, because this is how we've been. This is the direct update, comes directly from the sun through your eyes and start to reactivate your whole body. It's ancient knowledge, and it's here we are. This is this. They say the sun, it's like doing a lot of blasting. This is what we need, exactly. Watch the sunset, sunrise. There's a protocol. Many years ago, like 25 years ago, I started to do this. There were only a couple of thousand people around the world. And now it's like millions of people realizing the validity of this protocol. It's you're charged, and you don't need to go through the mind and analyze what to do. You just go directly take this upgrade, direct upgrade. It's like literally you are plugged into the universe right now with the sun, and it's been forever. And all this, if you believe the sun is not good for you, this is not for you. It's a certain stage that things, I don't want to offend anyone, but there are levels of awareness. If you always believe that the sun is bad for you, do not do this. But if you're interested, you're not sure, go and check sun gazing protocol. There's a lot of studies, a lot of science data, a lot of things, proof, a lot of proving, a lot of books are written on this topic, how you can watch the sun and heal yourself. Sun gazing, fasting, these are the things that can shift you without doing too much mental work, because the mind, actually, we can help with the mind through the body, through the movement of the body, through lightening the body, like fasting. I do a lot of fasting, a lot of smoothies. I do quite a lot of recipes. Hey, Kelly. So many things you can do, but only do things that you are drawn to. Don't do it because somebody else does it, or only do it because if you're curious, if you're excited, because your excitement, it infuses it. Your excitement can infuse this. Your excitement, it's like your currency. You're like printing money. Literally, the more excited you get, the more money. Oh, let's don't even talk about money. Let's talk about abundance, because abundance, money, abundance has so many different forms. You might not have much money, but you might feel the richest person on this universe. And this is where we're going. Because first, we hold the feeling, the emotion of this. I should do this 28-day course on abundance and money and in the energy game. I did it a couple of years ago, like five or six, probably you remember, but was every day doing, the universe gives you $100 and then $200 and every time and expands. So we can start to practice the energy of abundance, because the abundance is actually vibrational. And more this is gonna become more as a norm, our vibration. It's not anymore what we have. It's not even anymore what we do, but how we feel. Vibration, it's how you feel. Energy, it's how you feel. How you feel. And again, if you have done this, is the 4 questions that you wrote when I did your how do I think about myself? Guys, I'm reminding you, how do you think about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? What do you do about yourself? How do you experience yourself? The beauty of all these things, that we are fluid, fluxing, ever-changing beings, and this can shift and change no matter what situation you are, no matter what caca you created, no matter how messy it is, no matter how deep in the rabbit hole you are, no matter nothing, doesn't matter. You are exactly where you are, because you can, by choice, by your free will, shift everything just by choosing. And then there's steps, and then we go on the steps, we go, or on the spiral we go, on the spiral. And sometimes when I was in South Africa, I lived with shamans. I took a very intense training for 6 months in the mountains. And Baba, it was the woman that I trained with. I had extreme experiences. I haven't talked about this much in my videos. I haven't talked about a lot of things. I just want to bring you the essence of things, what came out of it. But you will tell me, Tzveta, something very simple. And I love, Tzveta, some days are good and some days are not so good. And it's like, duh. So when you're down, this is a concept. This is a concept. When you're down, don't try to push yourself up. Stay there, down. And another favorite thing, it feels like I'm repeating a lot, but all these teachings that I've been talking for so many years have proven to be really working on many levels for me. So I'm gonna repeat them and share them. The repetition makes it perfect. And I call it, somebody actually call it, intelligent repetition. If the repetition is intelligent, repeated millions of times, like affirmation. So this is how, if I'm repeating myself, yes guys, I'm repeating myself, and that's my map that I work with. the hard bit. So if you're down, allow yourself to be down. The further you go down, then you are expanding your range, nothing else. You're expanding your vibrational stage instead of like being instead of doing this little thing. Oh, I cannot go too down. Oh, I cannot. I have to hold here. I have to go close to the line. Then you guess you cannot go up. So I say it's like have a balls, and when you're down, go down. Go consciously down into your emotion. If you feel to cry, go and exaggerate your crying. Go deeper into your cry. If you feel something it's painful in your soul, go and put very sad music and cry your heart. Go and do it with like boom, like just do it. Go down, because when you go down and you don't try to come up, the longer you stay and you surrender, this is magic. This is exquisite. This is exquisite. These are the most, for me, this is the most powerful moments for me when I'm down, when I'm in the center of my pain, of my sorrow, of my, this is the most exquisite, because this is where the breakthroughs are done. And only then you can shine. And this is done in my own confinement. This is, I don't take hostages there with me. When you're down, do not take hostages. Especially do not blame other people. So emotions are gonna get stronger. They're gonna be predominant now. The emotional body, it's washing, it's cleaning, it's growing, it's so many things, however you want to say, but it's hitting humanity on emotional level, relationship, mainly relationships, mainly between people, because this is what we came here to do, relationship, relatedness. And our relatedness begins with, if you want to understand what's going on out, the relatedness begins with ourselves. How do we relate to ourselves? How we are with ourselves? And you can play this game with, imagine, look yourself in the mirror and start to create a double ganger, create a double of you, and start this conversation with you. It's fun. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself. Talk to yourself. Pet yourself. Console yourself. Soothe yourself. Give a present to yourself. This is like, be your best friend. Be a lover to yourself. Be a wife or husband. Play this game. It's a playful, only if you wish to. So, I told you I'm gonna show you something that you can use. I want you to take a paper. You can come and watch it after that, or just do it now. Make a cross. Then we're gonna put 2 more, like that. 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna put 2 more here. So this is navigational system to see where you are right now. Right now. To see, I cannot give you the whole things. You have to book a spiral. But I can give you something to work. that is based on the spiral. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 channels of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have the 12 spoke. Imagine this is a wheel. Actually, it's a spiral, but like for this purpose, I want to make like this. And now, which month are you born? Put it here on the first, and I will show you. It's beautiful. You understand what element are you dealing right now, and I will give for each element a little tool, what to do, so you can fine tune and align with the energies of your soul. So, for me, I'm born in August. This is August, and counterclockwise I go and I start to put the next month, September, October, like this, counterclockwise, August, September, October, and I'm just November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So, whichever month you're born, you put here the first month and you start to work it counterclockwise and feel all the other months. When you have done, now if you don't have the pens, it's okay. I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I've got the colors. So the first 3 months, so for me, it's from August to November. So this part, I'm gonna show you from here to here. I'm gonna put it yellow. And this is my year map. This is my year map. To map myself for the year. It's like a very beautiful guidance to map so the elements can guide you. And you will see when you start to work with the element that it's predominant in your energy right now, things start to work effortlessly or almost effortlessly. But when you understand it, you will know. So what I'm doing, the first 3 months are yellow. The second, blue. I have to find my blues. Okay, the second are blue. And you can make a beautiful drawing for yourself. The second is blue, and I will explain each one so you can see where. Who of you is doing this with me? I just want to know. Just put something, put it's me. So I want to see how many people are doing it. The third, it's red. Yes. And the last is green. And these are the 4 elements. And this is the base. There's so many things. The spiral technology is based on so many things. But these are the basics, the 4 elements. And each element corresponds to different aspects of our being. This is ancient knowledge. All right, here. Okay, no worry, Eileen. So you have the idea. So this is my month, August. Right now, I started from my birthday, August 7. I'm not gonna reveal my age. It's on Facebook. I don't care. But August 7, I'm gonna go through 3 months through the yellow, through the air element. What does it mean? This is learning attitude, to watch my way of thinking, to watch my attitude, to pay attention to what I'm learning, to everything to do with the mind. The air element is the mind. It's like the symbol, it's a sword that you have to get so clear about what you want. So this is a clarity coaching I do one-on-one. You can book a session as well if you need to. This is the most important first step, to know what you want, to really truly know what you want. And I guide you in a very beautiful process. I use many different techniques to go to from your heart soul desire. Because many times we go and lock ourselves in the it's so deeply imprinted from what our parents wanted that we took it as our own want. And when we get it, say, it's not this. Oh gosh, this is not this. So the most important thing is to go and drill within your, deep within you, and to find to truly, really what you want. And then, and only then. And this is a process. So this is my learning stage. So if, let's say that you are born in September, your learning stage is gonna start in September. Which month are you born? Just can you put the months that you are born, so I can do it for some of you online? If somebody of you has done this, just put this online. Oh, I'm just gonna carry on with mine. So wherever your birthday, count 3 months ahead from your birthday. You are in the learning stage where September, Kelly, so you start the same things from September, 3 months, September, October, November, it's gonna be for that. So June, from June, count 3 months and start. So great. So we have here the first 3 months after your birthday. It's everything to do with the air element. What are you learning? You're gonna feel the energy of wanting to have more information about things. This is a stage where we're gathering. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. It's like this is the magician stage. The magician cast. It's like a time of where you cast your intention, you seeing the vision, the bigger picture. This is the stage where we have to be very, very clear what we want. Because the moment you get very clear, this will guarantee your success. It's kind of a half of the work is done. Half of the work is done. It's like, it's your blueprint. You start a house, you need a good blueprint. You don't want to find that after you build the roof, something was wrong with the base. So this is your base. Your way of thinking, it's your base of everything. So this stages, this is supporting background energy that are supporting you, and there are many other things to consider, but this is just as overall. Then from November to February, for me, it's gonna be very emotional. Very emotional. And because right now I will show you where I am, and now this, if I compare it, and I'm only giving the example my own spiral. I went through this 9 years from I'm in the water element, so I have a water element, and I'm in the ninth stage. In this ninth stage, it's kind of a integration of my last 8 years. It's my emotional body. It's being completed. This is for me personal. As well, from November to February, it's going to be very intense emotional months, but only for one reason: to master my emotion fully. So every challenge it has been given to us, and it depending of your constitution, depending of what are your predominant, what is your soul elements. Each soul come with 2 guiding elements and 2 challenging elements. For me, the challenging elements are water and earth. This is my, but the most important things here to understand that this is the balance, always a balance. When challenge is presented, it's only to make you master something, and then you become very good at this. Yes, so emotion have been my greatest challenge, and therefore I have become a master in emotion. And if you have challenge in any situation, you will see that this challenge, it's gonna make you master it, so you can teach other people, so you can pass the knowledge, what you're finding, your essence, fire and earth. All right, so the next one, February to March, this is my element, Leo element, fire. I thrive. I'm the action, the doing, the expansion, the inspiration. It's like this is gonna be very supporting for me. So here, pay attention, be extra. The challenges, it's to keep you in your integrity, in your purity of your heart. Then to August, I'm gonna experience. So these are the 4 elements that I work. They're in constant dynamic between each other. Each aspect is demanded. There's no one element. And depending of your chart, depending where are you on your chart, this always can be, it's always will be balancing energy, because I'm fire and air. These are my constitution of my energies. These are my skills that I come here. The oppositions, it's earth and water, and therefore I put extra attention here. So to master it, to master my body, I work for this every single day. It's like, I don't like the word work, but I play with this. So I move my body, I breathe, I do lots of things. But when you do a program, and I really wish I can see you coming to one of my programs. We do one-on-one program that is specially prepared for you, because generalizing things, yes, they work. You can work and try this, but to prepare for you a special that is based on your soul chart. So I help you prepare the program that will work for you, and that will secure your success, that you're gonna make it. I'm talking about the body, wellness, well-being, many different things. But yes, it's synchronized with the spiral, synchronized. It has to be synchronized. And this is what we came here to balance. And the balancing, we cannot stop. It's gonna always, like we are moving, like you're walking on a rope, and you constantly have to balance. So to make this challenging situation comfortable, to to prepare your mind one step at a time, that yes, big waves are coming. Prepare yourself. Prepare. Be gentle with your emotional body. Uh, take time, or talk with yourself about yourself. Don't gossip. Don't gossip, guys. So this is kind of, it's become long. I always get stretched and get all over the place. But yes, the Da Vinci Tarot card. I'm going to be going to Soulology Fest with Todd. I'm very excited. I just got my ticket. So this week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to have a panel there. And I can't wait to see my brothers and sisters from Soulology. I'm going to post some links to registrations. If you're near, it's going to be incredible festival, soul gathering, amazing people. Yes. So I will be back soon with another video. If you have any question, please. I'm gonna do one more card for the people that join later. I always feel the energy first, and then I realize what it is. Water and fire emotions. Choo-choo. Water and fire balancing. This was the card that I drew yesterday. 6, love, balancing duality. So again, the duality. The fire goes up, the water goes down. The feminine and the masculine. This is the inner conflict that we need to integrate. We need to recover. We need to heal this inner split. The conflict, it's only within, and then we can project it and heal this. Actually, nothing to heal. We're just evolving and expanding. We're moving. Okay, guys, lots of love from my heart to your heart. Please share the video. Book. This is how you support me. By supporting your growth, you're supporting my work. Book. I've got many different services, one-on-one workshops, and I really trust I will see you soon, guys. Ciao.